Should I eat before I film this? Probably. Am I going to? Nope. Hey friends, Katie, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If so, you can subscribe. The button is down below per usual, and I post beauty, lifestyle, those kinds of videos, panning, fun stuff over here. So be sure to subscribe. And today's video is going to be a will I buy it, buy or buy. I don't even know what I'm calling these videos anymore. I haven't filmed one in the longest time, so I'm excited to be here today. The last one I filmed was literally, I think, January 13th, 2019. Crazy, it's been way over a year. So it's crazy that I haven't filmed one that long, but I'm super excited. The living room went in a makeover between now and then. And don't worry, the makeup collection, the room tour is coming soon. There's a few adjustments I want to make before filming that. I'm going to do the makeup collection hopefully in a few days and post it within the next couple weeks. But the room tour I'm going to do probably, hopefully by, at the latest, the beginning of October. So I know it seems like forever, a month away, but I don't want to do it unless it's perfect. You know what I mean? So I usually get all these pictures from Trend Mood. That's usually how I do these videos. And I'm not gonna like separate them like this is what I'm gonna buy, this is what I'm not gonna buy. And if you've seen these videos also before, you know that I usually say that just because something's on my buy list doesn't mean I'm gonna go out tomorrow and buy it. It's like, yes, I could see myself buying that. It's something I'm interested in and stuff. And obviously no buys are like very strongly I won't be buying that. But you never know. Sometimes you put something on your no-buy list and then you end up buying it. So I know I saved a bunch of these, so I'm really excited to dive into these. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is Milk Makeup is coming out with the Hydro Grip Setting and Refresh Spray. And it does look very interesting, but the gripping primers in general break me out like hell. I don't know why, but my skin hates them. And I tried the gripping primer and I did not like it. But this is supposed to be a dual phase setting and refreshing mist that sets makeup, hydrates skin, and provides a glassy glow. It's supposed to be $18/$36. I don't know what that means and stuff. But it's supposed to have like hemp in it, hyaluronic acid, aloe. The hemp is supposed to be derived from cannabis. It's interesting, CBD type stuff. Magnolia seeds. But this is a no for me. Definitely a no. I will not be buying this. This is a bye-bye for me. Yeah, I know their primer broke me out before, so I will not even be attempting to try that. No. So the next thing that I saw was the Pure Cosmetics and Barbie collection, which looked very interesting to me. It looks like they have a perfume coming out. That's a no for me. Brushes, that's a no for me. The blush palette does look very gorgeous, but I don't need any more blushes nor a blush palette. The lipsticks look pretty, but I have colors like those and I don't like how they're glittery looking. The highlight does look gorgeous, but golden tones aren't my favorites, so that's a no for me. This palette though, something about it is speaking to me, so I'm not really sure if I will buy or not. I'm gonna say I probably won't, but it's definitely down the center for me. Like, I feel like the palette is just so interesting. Like, I love those colors. Like, they just, I don't know, so gorgeous. That like one purple towards the bottom is really speaking to me, but I probably could dupe this out, but it's just so pretty. Not really into that loose highlighter, those glosses, the eyelashes and stuff, but I think this is a really cool launch, especially for somebody that grew up in the late 90s, 2000s. I think this is a very cool release because Barbie was so popular when I was growing up. But that's not really, this collection is very cool in that sense, but I probably wouldn't buy this, but the palette is speaking to me. Okay, so the next launch I am so excited for. Selena Gomez is coming out with Rare Beauty, and this has been hinted out for months now, and I've been so excited about it. I do like talk about releases sometimes on my Instagram, so be sure you're following me over there. My socials will be right here. But I love Selena. She was my first legit concert at 15. And I am so excited about this launch. So Rare Beauty by Selena will be sold at Sephora. She's releasing so much stuff. She said, go big or go home. And yes, Selena, we stand that. First off, the packaging is completely gorgeous. I'm obsessed. So much stuff. So let's see what we have. So it looks like we have liquid lipsticks, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I am very curious about those. So it looks like that's what we have first. The color range is gorgeous. Love it. Curious about the formula will be, so definitely be watching reviews. I know that's Heart said she was going to be doing a review because she got the stuff. The lipsticks look gorgeous. I would definitely love to try one of those. Liquid liner I don't wear, so that's a no-go for me. But the lipsticks, so yes. Looks like we have foundations. The packaging looks so sleek, so I'm really excited about those. I'm definitely intrigued to see what those are looking like what formula they'll be and that kind of stuff. Really excited about that. Looks like they have concealers too, so I'm really intrigued about that. They look like huge containers too, from what I can tell. Liquid blushes, and they look like they come in like a glass, like big bottle. You're gonna see the pictures on the screen, so I don't know why I'm explaining it that heavenly that much, but I'm really intrigued about that. I really want to get into like liquid type blushes, so I'm really intrigued about that. Highlighters, oh, speaking to my heart. Glosses, lipsticks. I am so excited for this launch. So eyeliner is a no buy for me. So same with the liquid lipsticks, but everything else in this line, and there might even be more, so I'm really excited to look on because they're supposed to be launching tomorrow, because tomorrow's the 3rd, and I'm so excited to see like what she releases. I am so excited. This came in the perfect time. My birthday's coming up, so definitely for my birthday I will probably want this whole line. Honestly, I'm serious. I'm so intrigued. Literally, yes, that collection is for me. We love that. Next thing I'm not here for is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip stains. They have a long line of lip stains coming out. There's supposed to be a smooth, lightweight formula that gives you a cool, comfortable, natural feel. Won't dry your lips out. Lip stains is just so 2010, 12, 13. Maybe all those years, and I'm just not here for it, especially for $22. Like, I feel like Revlon, any drugstore brand has something like this, and I just think lip stains are just so not 2020, so definitely not here for that. Then Lauren Conrad is coming out her own line, and I kind of like Lauren Conrad. Like, I'm not like, whoa, yes, we stand that, but I do think she has a very natural, simplistic look, and that's kind of what I like to go for. So it looks like she's gonna have cream blushes, lipsticks, liquid eyeliner, lip and cheek tints, same as cream blushes, liquid highlighter, and a lip gloss. So I'm definitely intrigued with everything besides the liquid eyeliner. This is what I'm gonna see, and I'll probably update you on the future what I feel about it, but I'm really excited for that collection, kind of like I am with the Selena collection, but I'm definitely more excited about the Selena collection. That was the top thing I'm excited for. Don't know what I'm doing with my hand, but next these have already launched, but the Supernova collection from Light Slacker, I am so excited about these. I really like the lightest purple shade and stuff, and I love the thought of a purple line because I love purple. It's my favorite color. As you know, my room used to be purple, but we reformed it. But I love purple, and that lightest shade is definitely speaking to me. I actually like all the shades, but the lighter two are definitely my favorites. But yeah, that's definitely what I'm check out. That's definitely what I'm gonna have to check out because I love that. So next, Natasha Denona is coming out with, or maybe they're already out. Yeah, this is from like couple weeks ago. She's coming out with chromium liquid eyeshadows. I'm definitely intrigued because these colors look gorgeous. I love the bottom one. I also like the second to first one. They look like duochrome shifts, at least that the second to first one looks like a duochrome shift. So the first two definitely. But I am kind of intrigued about these. These are $28, which is obviously it's Natasha Denona, so they're going to be expensive, but I am very excited. There's supposed to be high chrome finish, jelly moussey touch, high buildable, no cracking, no creasing. So I am very intrigued about these. They just look gorgeous, and not gonna lie, they're kind of intriguing me to buy. I don't know if I will, but I'm definitely intrigued. Next we have the pumpkin palette from Too Faced. I'm kind of over these like gingerbread and pumpkin palettes from Too Faced, all this cutesy stuff. I'm kind of over it. I don't really buy Too Faced stuff anyways. They also have a melted matte lipstick, which is kind of, to me, liquid lipsticks aren't the rage as they were in 2017, 2016, 2015. They're not the same. Like when the melted mattes came out, I loved them. I still have two to this day, but this palette just looks like blah. Like I don't like it. And Too Faced's formula, the last good palette that I remember buying is the chocolate gold palette. So that was the last one that I really felt was good quality. And that was like, came out in beginning of 2019, beginning of 2018, I believe, or I got it in 2018. So yeah, not really here for this collection. I'm not really into like the seasonal things anymore, especially limited edition things. I try to stay away from. So next, I believe Nikki Tutorials is collaborating with Beauty Bay. I don't really watch bigger YouTubers like Nicki, Manny, or any Jaclyn Hill. I don't really watch them anymore. I just don't, but it doesn't mean I don't support or pay attention to their releases. I am still intrigued, but it doesn't mean I watch like every video. I always like Nikki's videos and stuff. She's collaborating with Beauty Bay, which I've heard about, and the collection looks pretty cool. It looks like she's creating maybe an eyeshadow palette or something, and I'm definitely intrigued with it. And there's not really much information about it now, but it's definitely going to be a colorful palette. I'm definitely intrigued. Haven't really heard much about Beauty Bay, so I'm definitely intrigued with this collection, and I'll let you know my thoughts in a future will I buy it, buy or buy video. Next, this intrigued me so much, but this is by Shantae Kelly. I've never heard about this brand before, but if you don't know me, I love elephants. Like I always have, always will, and I love the imprint of this highlighter trio. I'm not going to buy it, but I'm very intrigued with it. If they were to sell these in singles, I would definitely buy them because all three of these shades aren't going to work for me, but I'm very intrigued about this packaging. It is so gorgeous. Holy shit. It is expensive though. I did not realize how expensive it is. So yeah, probably won't buy this, but the packaging is selling me because of elephants. I love elephants and it's so pretty, but yeah, I probably won't buy that, but it is definitely expensive. So I'm definitely intrigued. Okay, so ColourPop came out with a few collections, which I'll touch on really quick. They also came out with the Garden Variety collection. So this one has an eyeshadow palette, and I do think the eyeshadow palette is pretty. Will I buy it? Probably not, but it is kind of speaking to me in a way. They came out with blushes, which I'm not going to get. These are literally huge. They also came out with lip oils, which I'm very intrigued about. If you watch my luxury video, like if I could spend $100,000 ColourPop video, you know I had a couple of those lip oils on my list. So definitely intrigued about those. That's kind of like more on the buy side for me. And then Jelly Munch shadows I've been wanting to try for a while. There's this one shade that I mentioned also in the ColourPop video that I want to try. I need them to restock that because it's so pretty and I need it. I actually do need it, but I do want to try Jelly Munch eyeshadows. And they also have a Soul Grow oil, which I'm definitely not here for. And then they have a couple Fourth Ray sprays, but I'm kind of getting off of the facial mist spray because I don't really think they do much. But this collection overall is very interesting and cute. I love the palette probably and just the lip oils, but I definitely am intrigued about the collection. But the palette and the lip oils are probably the only thing I would buy if I bought anything from it. And Ashley Tisdale is coming out with a skincare brand, which I'm definitely intrigued with. I feel like a lot of people, especially celebrities, are coming out with skincare brands, which is very interesting. But I'm very intrigued about this. Obviously I'll wait for skincare by Hiram to talk about it because that's what I always do when it comes to skincare. But I am very intrigued about what this brand is going to be like. I've seen some of their pictures, but I don't think products have really been posted yet, but I'm intrigued to see what gets launched. Then also ColourPop came out with a Candyland collection. It's super cute, especially if you grew up in the early 2000s, because Candyland was one of my favorite games growing up. From what I remember, they have a eyeshadow palette, which I don't really like the colors of it, but it is cutesy, I guess. They also have a Lolly Roller Gloss, which does look cute, I will admit. They also have a few blushes, a few lipsticks. This collection, for me, is probably more of a no-buy, but I do think it's very cute and nostalgic for anybody that grew up in the early 2000s. Then I want to go through their profile to see if there's anything I missed. I've been recording for almost 20 minutes, so probably isn't much. But there is one thing I know I want to talk about. Okay, so Natasha Denona is coming out with a glam palette. And honestly, this palette, when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, how much is this gonna be? Because it's so pretty. I love it. It's a cool toned 15 cool and neutral shades with a matte metallic sparkling finishes. It's only $65. I'm saying only, but some of her palettes are like $200, so that's why. But I am definitely intrigued, but I definitely think I could dupe these shades out. I think the Sultry palette, there's a lot of shades in that palette that look like these. Definitely think I could dupe these out, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of intrigued. I'm kind of wanting this palette. It's an issue, but I kind of want it. Not gonna lie. So yeah, it's definitely under my radar. I'm kind of intrigued. Okay, also I saw this the other day. Makeup Revolution is coming out with a Friends collection. How iconic is that? But there's really no information about it. They just have released that there will be a Friends and Makeup Revolution collaboration. I'm definitely here for it. I love Friends. I mean, who doesn't? Still watch reruns to it to this day, but when more information comes out, I will film another one of these videos, but I'm definitely intrigued about that. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up for today. If you guys have any releases you would like me to talk about in a future video, let me know. But those are kind of my thoughts on all the recent releases. Like I said, I'm very excited about the Selena one. I'm very intrigued and excited about that. I feel good about these releases and stuff. I really do. And this was so much fun to film one of these videos once again. I'm gonna try and do these at least once a month. There's just so much I want to talk about, and I want to talk about it before it was too old of news. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what releases you are excited about right now too. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I post fun beauty, lifestyle, and painting videos over here. Be sure to turn on your notifications, all that fun stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.